What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ree, and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, this is something different, something new that I'm doing on my channel. Me and T, like, I've been telling T, like, I feel like I want to do a podcast. I kept saying that. If y'all know me, y'all know I love to talk. I love to just, I don't know, like when I was growing up, I used to love when teachers made us do debates in class, because I just love like expressing myself, talking, whatever the case may be. So I've been talking about a podcast, but I've been saying next week, I'm gonna do it next week, and I realized that I kept doing like my other videos, like my daily vlogs or my weekly vlogs, and I'm like, girl, when are you gonna start the podcast? And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start when I get a tripod. So I got a new tripod. Y'all gonna see that in a vlog, but I got a new tripod for my podcast that's more, you know, steady and firm and stuff. My other one was kind of so I got me a new one. And then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna start my podcast until I get a microphone, because I want a microphone. And I'm like, girl, just start the damn podcast. Today I had planned to do a day in my life, and it ended up pouring, raining, storming outside, big old thunders. And so I was like, dang. And y'all, as y'all can see, I'm in a sundress that goes all the way to my ankles. So I was in a cute little nice long sundress, ready to go outside, because I thought it was gonna be sunny, and it was not sunny at all. So I was like, okay, this is your sign to stay inside, sit your butt down on the couch, and start that podcast. I don't have a microphone, but hopefully for my next segment on my podcast, hopefully I will have my microphone and everything kind of set up and going. So yeah, I need to work on like better lighting, but this is just the first segment, so bear with me, y'all. I just want to say, before I really get into the topic that I'm gonna talk about today, I want y'all to know that my podcast is open ears. So if y'all have any suggestions, anything that I'm talking about that you feel like you're against it or anything like that, you can also leave reasons in the comments why you feel that way, or why you feel like what I'm saying, you don't agree with what I'm saying. You know, just kind of talk, interact, give suggestions if you want me to talk about something particular. If you have any questions, anything that you want me to talk about, leave them in the comment section. My comment box is open, it's all ears, so talk to me. I want this new thing that I'm doing on my channel to just be open to everybody. You can talk and just express yourself in the comments, and it's a no judge zone, so don't judge nobody. We just talking, we just vibing. Either you relate or you don't relate, or maybe you agree, whatever it is, but you know. Today we're going to be talking about the it girl era, or the soft girl era, whatever you want to call it. So I've been just kind of in a different type of time. I'm on a different type of time now. Y'all knew the old me versus now. Like, I have grown so much as a woman. I have changed so much. I'm so proud of myself with my growth, and I just hope I continue to grow. T called me this morning. She was like, girl, you are so, like, I don't know what got into you, but you're so much more confident. It's like you're finding yourself, and it's like you're just so, like, you're just so elegant, and you just walking with your shoulders, you walking with a different posture, you just doing you, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, I'm glad you noticed, because I've been really working on myself. Like, these past few months, I've been working on myself. I've been working on the things I love. Like, people have been congratulating me on my consistency on YouTube, because if y'all know, like, I started my channel like 2-3 years ago, and I used to post like once every 6 months or whenever I get time, and I'm like, bro, how do YouTubers keep up with this stuff? How do YouTubers post consistently? And I used to think that maybe it's because they don't have a job, like a, you know, a 9-to-5, like their only job is to post. But I realized, like, anything you want to do, you can make time for it. You can make time for it, because I worked and was doing daily vlogs, all that stuff, and was still very much consistent. So if you want to do it, you'll make the time for it. Anyways, so we're going to talk about the it girl slash soft girl era, what that looks like, what it consists of, what does it mean for different people, and all of that stuff. So a lot of people, when they talk about like the it girl era, the soft girl era, especially like from what I see on TikTok, whenever girls talk about being in a soft girl era, it normally relates to a man. Like, it normally relates to a man treating them well, a man buying them flowers, taking them out, just treating them well, which is not a bad thing. But personally, for me, over the few months since I've been like growing and just tapping into myself more, and really like learning to love myself more, appreciate everything about me, all of that stuff, I've been learning that my soft girl era, I want my soft girl era to be about me, not about no man. I want it to be about me. Now for you, if it does happen to be about a man, that's completely fine. That's your definition. That's how you want to live your life. Me personally, I feel like the reason why I want my soft girl era to be centered around me is because I feel like I'm the person I'm gonna be spending the rest of my life with. People gonna come and go, friends come and go, boyfriends come and go, like, you know. And I feel like yourself is really all you have. So why not build yourself up and make yourself so strong, so confident, so powerful that nobody can really break you? You know what I'm saying? For me, the soft girl era, I've just been focusing on myself, being truthful with myself, having those deep conversations with myself, answering those deep questions, telling myself when you messed up, like, okay, you messed up, that was wrong. Setting boundaries for myself, and not just setting boundaries. Setting boundaries are important, but I feel like actually following through with the boundaries is what really gets everybody. So I've been on that journey where I'm just setting boundaries. A lot of people have been wondering, like, what happened to me? Like, why they calling me or texting me and I'm not answering no more? It's just because I'm on a different type of time. I'm in a different phase of my life, and I just don't want to be entertaining things that aren't for me no more. I don't want to keep having things in my life that aren't for me. So, you know, I had a specific person like, hey, I mean, we haven't linked up in a while. I'm like, what are we linking up about? Because every time we link up, you want to be on some other stuff. I'm not on that no more. I'm tapping into me. I'm on me, focused on me. Because if my attention is on me, then how can I lose? If I'm putting my time, my energy, and all my hard work and pouring that into myself, along with praying and just making sure that I'm on a walk with God and talking to him regularly, how can I lose? How can I lose? I feel like as women, our feelings are attached to whatever interactions we have going on in our life. So if you have a dude in your life and y'all are talking, y'all are sleeping with each other, whatever the case may be, your feelings are now connected to him. Now that's where your emotions are. You pouring your emotions into him because he's in your life, you sleep on him, you're dealing with him, whatever the case may be. So that's where your attention is centered. If you just cut all these dudes off, you stay celibate, you completely focus on yourself, and you just put all this work into yourself, you're gonna see that you are a changed person. Like I said, this confidence, I don't know where it came from, y'all, but I used to be the type of person where there's so much things I want to do, but I'm shy, I don't really talk, like, you know. And now I'm just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, I know what I want, so I don't have to settle. Like, I don't have to settle because I know what I want. When you build yourself up and you really like get into that phase where you don't really care, you blocking all the distractions out, you doing you dressing up, you being a bad bee, you don't just doing life, I feel like everything that you work for is gonna come your way, and it's gonna come your way like God gonna bless it and multiply it times 10, because it's like he see that you not caught up with these dudes, you're not running back and forth, you're not doing all that stuff, you just on your type of time. So that's what I love. And I feel like when somebody when the person that is meant to be with you, when they do finally find you, you gonna stand 10 toes down on your morals, on your beliefs, on your boundaries and everything, you feel me? And you gonna let them know, like, hey, this is me, this is what I stand for, this is what I'm about. And you either gonna come and you gonna add to it and we build each other, or you gonna go, because we not finna sit here and waste each other's time, because we getting older now, we adults, we grown, we want to do more. Like, we trying to travel, achieve together. Like, we not on that type of we just sleeping, we just doing this, we just doing that. Yeah, that's why I feel like it's so important to just make sure that your life really centers or revolves around you for right now. That way, when you do meet somebody and they come into your life, y'all both sit down, you let him know what you expect from him as a man, he let you know what he expect from you as a woman. And if y'all can't really work, y'all can't really balance it out, y'all can't really have each other's back, respect each other, all that stuff, then y'all need to cut ties, stop dealing with each other. That's why I stopped dealing with people, because I just feel like if I gotta constantly tell you what to do, I have to constantly watch you like a child, it's just a lot of things ain't gonna work, you know? I feel like that's just the greatest space or the greatest part to be in life, when you just really know yourself and you just stand. Like, I cannot believe how I'm standing right now. It's really blowing my mind, because I'm like, bro, like, I used to be the type of person where it's like I'm scared to tell people no, or I'm just, you know, and now it's like no is no, no is no. If you come to me on some other stuff, I'm gonna tell you no. And I don't care about how your feelings getting crushed, because when a man wants to cheat or do what he want to do on the side, he ain't finna come to you and sit to you and come to you as a woman and say da 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 da. He gonna do him behind your back. So I'm gonna tell you no, and I'm gonna keep it pushing and do me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's just so, like, having boundaries and really stand on them is just such a beautiful thing. Like, you walk different, you carry yourself different, you hold your head high, you just a woman, like a woman of integrity, like, you know. So like that also rubs off on the people around you when you stand 10 toes down on what you believe in, what you love, and all that stuff. It's just everything that's good, it just comes to you. It's like you're a magnet. You just attract so many great things. Like, my channel been growing so fast. I'm just so excited, and I'm never gonna stop. Like, I'm never gonna stop. I mean, 10,000 people can comment under my video right now, and all they could say is negative stuff. I would not care. I would still keep making my videos, because I'm just so 10 toes down about this. Like, I'm so, you know, I'm standing on my beliefs. I'm not gonna let nobody talk me out of nothing. I feel like before I was real like inconsistent with YouTube, because I'm like, people will be like, oh my god, you trying to post videos, you only got 100 subscribers, like why you still posting content, why, you know. And I would let that get in my head, like, ooh, you know, like when people say that, I would kind of sink into my skin, like sink into my shell, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. But it's like, nah, when you really learned yourself, you come out of that shell and you so bold and you stand on it, and you know, like, if this is what I want to do, it ain't no woman, there ain't no man alive that could stop me. Only person that's gonna stop me is God. You know, you just really start to just have a different mentality. You're more happy, because you realize like your happiness lies in your hands, not another individual hands. Buy yourself flowers. If you want flowers, buy yourself flowers. Take yourself out to eat. You don't always have to go out to eat with somebody or go out to eat with a friend. Take yourself out to eat. Treat yourself when you get paid. Do nice things for yourself. Treat yourself nice. Treat yourself well, because you deserve it. That way, even if a man comes into your life and he leaves, you still gonna be good. You still know who you are as a person. You gonna hurt a little bit, of course, if you love the person and, you know, whatever, things ain't work out. You know what I'm saying, you gonna feel hurt a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, I respect myself enough to walk away from something when I feel like it's not serving me, or when I feel like the person just not for me. We on two different type of times. Like, our mental is just two different things, two different places. So yeah, you just really learn to let go what's not for you, and the faster you let go things that aren't for you, the faster you make room and the faster you make space for what God is trying to give you. But if your hands are full and you dealing with all these other stuff, your hands full, God trying to throw a ball at you, you can't catch it, because your hands are full. Your hands is full and tied up with things that you have no business being tied up with. So God can't even bless you like he want to bless you, because you involved in too much. You tied up in too much. You got a lot going on. You need to find yourself, build your self-confidence, know who you are as a person. Don't let nobody tell you different. So yeah, because, you know, like, can't nobody bother you. Like, truly on the inside, can't nobody move your heart, can't nobody move your peace. You know what I'm saying? People gonna try you, but it's like, I ain't even worried about you. Like, that's just how it be. Like, and I've realized, like, lately, that be my response when people try to get me down or try to say negative stuff. I'll be like, who got time for you? Who are you? So even with like my vlogging, I've been working on just recording in public, but I be so shy, because I'm like, people are looking at you. But then again, I gotta think in my head, like, people are gonna look at you. You holding a whole camera, you walking and you're talking, there's nobody beside you, so people probably looking like, hey, is she talking to herself? Number one. Number two, they probably looking like, dang, who's this baddie? Who this girl? Like, she cute. You know, there's many reasons people could be looking at you, and it don't got to be a bad thing. They probably just looking at you like, who is that? Do I know her? You know what I'm saying? How do I get her channel without walking up to her, asking her what's her channel? Like, you know, people stare at you for different reasons. And I've just been learning to, like, be comfortable with that. Be comfortable with people looking at me when I'm vlogging in public, because I am very beautiful. I am a very beautiful individual. So they could be looking for numerous reasons. But yeah, just have those serious talks with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Then start to make new rules for yourself, new boundaries, new things that you're going to live by. If you going to stop doing this, tell yourself, I'm going to stop doing it, and stop. make new boundaries, and make sure you are following them through. And make sure the boundaries that you set for the people in your life, make sure it goes for everybody. Make sure it's boundaries that are right across the board. Don't, like me, I used to be like, oh, this is my rule, this is my rule, this is my rule. But then it's like that one dude that you like, you break the rule for that one dude that you like. Nah, set the rule all across the board. If it go for one, it go for all. And that's just what it is, you know. I feel like everybody should really like tap into their, you know, just new girl era, like, you know. And it comes when you just get to that point in life where you're tired of your own BS. Like, you tired of just being miserable, you tired of doing the same stuff, you wondering like, why don't I have a boyfriend, or why is nobody, like, you know. And then you just get up one day and realize, you know what, I gotta make this stuff happen for myself. I gotta make this stuff, get this stuff going for myself. You know what I'm saying? God wants me to find myself before he brings an individual into my life. That way when you come, like I said, you know what type of time I'm on, and I know what type of time you on, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? We not two fools that don't know themselves coming together. Like, no, he needs to find himself, I need to find myself. And when we both come together, it'll be something so powerful, so magnificent that can't nobody break it. So yeah, that's really it for like getting into your soft girl era. Like, for you, if it does revolve around a dude, then I don't know how to work that, because you can't sit down forever waiting for a man. You can't sit forever waiting like, oh, waiting for the flowers, waiting for the soft girl era. Like, nah, give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Carry yourself with pride, with dignity, with integrity. Walk different, dress different. Know within yourself that you are different, you know. And that's really it. Like, really just get in that motion, getting yourself going, like standing 10 toes down, being real with yourself, knowing that you are made for so much more. God didn't just make me to be basic or regular. I am made for a lot more than I think I am, and I'm gonna walk with that. And just, yeah, just remember, like Lori said, you are the prize. You the prize. Get into your it girl era. Tap in with yourself. Get to know yourself more. And the more you get to know yourself, the more you love yourself, you just gonna see a change. You're gonna see a changed person. You're gonna see that, damn, I'm walking different. I feel different. I feel more confident. I feel like can't nobody break me. Like, people are saying negative things about me, but who cares? Who are y'all? Who are y'all again? Okay. So yeah, girlies, get into the it girl era. Get into the soft girl era. Put yourself in that position so that when you do find that person, you already, you know what I'm saying, you already standing 10 toes down. He gonna be like, damn, I can't play with her. She know herself. She know her worth. She confident. She bad. Like, this ain't one to play with, you know. That's when dudes get scared. That's why dudes like to chase girls that ain't got no confidence, that don't know themselves, because they feel like, okay, I can run her, I can control her, I can tell her what to do. She gonna listen to me because she don't got a mind of her own. The minute you start to walk, talk, and act like you have a mind of your own, act like you are smart, you are beautiful, you are intelligent, you are all these things, dudes not gonna approach you the same. They ain't gonna be like, hey, they're gonna be like, oh no, you see that one right there? You see how she walking? She got her own money, her own car, her own place. She doing her. She confident. She a bad bitch. Don't play with that one. If you get that one, don't fumble that one. You feel me? That ain't the one to fumble. Get into your it girl era, y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching my very first podcast. I know it wasn't too long. I don't know. I'm still kind of growing, getting the hang of the podcast thing. Hopefully, I really dive into it more and become better at doing podcasts. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all liked what I had to say. Leave a comment down below on suggestions for the next podcast. Also, tell me how y'all feel about this. What was I saying? Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? Like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me how y'all feel about it. Tell me y'all opinions, all that stuff. Until next time, see y'all in the next podcast.